guys. I'm not going to be here but a second. And I noticed this late last night / this morning. Before I got off my live, it's one last thing I did was I touched on these pics and how I think they're meant to have nothing to do with comparisons to looks between summer somehow years from now. I don't know. Thought it had more to do with the sisters, and especially with what went on over there. I'm told, because I'm not touching the buttons over there to see, but Mullen over there is posting, obviously, I don't know. And I don't know why they're trying to bring it, I don't know. And there's too many tragedy pimps advertising the photos, the website. I don't know really what's going on. But and supposedly Dawn's upset about the shadow one that looks like Freddy Krueger, wanting it down. I don't know. It's too much drama. But I still think the reason for the pictures of Dawn at certain ages being placed up is to do things where, in manipulation where it concerns sisters and ages and whatnot, and make people think him as a kid, and just no. But I'm not sure what's going on over there on the Timrun website. I don't know. It just doesn't matter. I can't. But I noticed this last night, and it was already so late, I wasn't going to touch on it. Because what I did was I grabbed it from White Boys, and I cropped it, and before I could hold up the screen, I was like, holy shit, what is that in the left corner? I thought, man, you're probably reading too much into it. But when I got offline, I looked again, and I don't know, man. It looks like it's been added after the fact and tampered with, and maybe Tim has not looked thoroughly at this when he snatched it offline somewhere and used it on the website. Or maybe it is just something innocent in the photo, but I didn't go over it with a magnifying glass or anything, but it really does look like it's been added in after the fact and the photo's been tampered with. I don't know what's going on over there, but hacker maybe. Tim Mullen needs new glasses. Bad media manager. Even if this is an original, not tampered with pic, he should have probably edited this out just because of whatever innocent image it is. Could be perceived to look this way. I don't know what's going on over there. Maybe these little things are being done to bring attention over there for something right now. Something Mullen, more. Maybe Tim's pulling a tragedy pimp. Right, between the Nightmare on Elm Street shadow pick and this that nobody seemed to pick up on, that are pretty blatant, to cause sensation and to get eyes to view. I don't know, whatever ideas he's coming up with and cooking over there to get, I don't know, to build his, it doesn't matter. I just also, like I said, I think most of the images he's looking for, done at certain ages is meant to manipulate certain situations where it concerns sisters and the public perception of things. And with all the weirdness on the streets around everything right now, and the flip-flopping, and Michelle Walks giving Dawn Wells advice, and throwing Jeannie and Mary under the bus. Really, y'all, really was like, oh, they're just distractions and it has no bearing on Summer's case. That's a hot take for a psychologist. Really? I'm pretty sure stats say different on what could be. It doesn't matter. I don't even know what's going on around here today. I don't know that. I just. But anyway, I'm going to show y'all this picture. I circled the thing. It's obviously being compressed more where I cropped it. So, but I think I don't know. Maybe it's me, man. But I didn't go over this looking for a problem. I didn't go over. I literally, as soon as I cropped it from what White Boy showed on his from Dawn, that Dawn shared with him on the live, because Dawn was up there, wanted it shared, and it was put up by Lockdown on the screen. So last night I just went over there, took a screenshot, cropped it down, and then when I come, I was on live doing that, and then I come back and showed it, but before I could turn the screen, I was like, what the hell is that? But I just didn't address it. And today I'm like, man, that really does look like it's been added in. I don't know what's going on. It has to be him just trying to pick up views over there or something, or I don't know. He's pulling a tragedy event, trying to get views on, or he needs glasses, or I just don't know. But y'all tell me what you think. And judging by the laughing emojis, I don't know if other people have noticed it or not. Or if they're just laughing in general. What is going on right here, guys? Maybe I need new glasses. I mean, I know I do, but if I'm that blind, and that, like, I would have, as a media manager, even if that's an innocent object, I would have literally taken that out of the photo anyway before I posted it. But that really does look like it's been added after the fact, much like the writing. Guess we'll see. I really do need to do my eyebrows. Not today, though, homie, not today. Anyway, I'm just gonna hang out in the cloudy weather and enjoy my coffee. And I don't know, there's something afoot, some sort of tragedy pimp circle. Attention seeking for some reason. His views that Slithers is over there being like, Don needs to call the freaking feds on Tim too over, and that Don would want that down out of all of that. What? Just, something's afoot. Welcome to the fucking circus. But y'all, seriously. And that it's over the, I don't know, around 5-year-old kid, and Dawn's standing there, and I'm assuming the point of this whole sudden thing, like I said anyway, the let's post pics of Don at certain ages to make it look like he was just whatever when he was essaying his siblings at those same ages, that summer vanished, peeping Tom's next door, all these things, right? And then, I don't know. And then Mary comes out, Dawn's once again yelling he's the victim, from what I hear. Again, that's not the first time he's said that or been screaming it like a banshee anywhere either. And then Michelle doing her gross crap today. Can't even believe. I mean, she really was like, I don't know, whatever. And for some reason, she's giving Dawn advice on how not to be triggered by Chris McDonough. Seems like there's a tragedy pimp faction war going on again and over Dawn, right? And she's like, you're just going to not address this, not do this, not do that. Here, let me help Don Wells cleanse himself. And then a psychologist saying that, well, repetitive patterns of behavior do not count. Starts, much like she always does, starts one way, makes you think she went, But in the middle is the bullshit. Like always, that one. Trying to make it look like what she's doing is not what she's doing. But she's really over trying to help Dawn and defeat the Big Bad Sister. That's wild. Well organized group online indeed. And blaming the sisters, I just don't know. Yeah, well, that's what he's doing with his group of, well-organized criminals online and tragedy pimps. He's running the show and targeting and tampering with his own daughter's case and witnesses, creating chaos. It's what they've been doing since hours after. And it's what they'll continue to do as long as they're allowed to do it and people view it as entertainment. But it looks like this group and Chris McDonough are into it, judging by Michelle's vid today. They're fighting over, trying to help Dawn look suddenly like, Then Dawn be over going, well, and all of them be like, I don't think Summer was, I just don't know. What a flip-flop they're doing in the past few hours. It's wild, ain't it? So, I don't know, with the whole Freddy Krueger image that for some reason, out of all things online, you'd want removed. That's what Dawn would be raising hell about. I ain't buying it. And that Slithers is advertising for it. The pictures are coming up anyway. And then, obviously, I hate to do it and bring attention to it because, well, it'll do exactly probably as intended and get eyes over there. Right, but I want to see how that's explained. Like, seriously. They can call it however they like, but I literally cropped that from Lockdowns where Dawn told Lockdown to go and show the photo. I went over there last night on live, cropped it. And before I could even turn the screen, I was like, what the fuck is that? And it wasn't because that's where my mind was like, I don't know. Man, it does not look like it's aged with the photo. You get what I'm saying? I know you get what I'm saying. And maybe it really is me, but either way, even if that's something innocent there, as a media manager, I would have been like, yeah, I'm going to erase that out of the photo before I post that. So it just seems like a purposeful move or two in these photos that they're posting to get attention over to that website for some reason, especially with Slithers and them advertising and jumping up and down for it and all. All as the Vern thing reigns supreme and gets attention on the blip stuff. I don't know what they're up to, but you can all guarantee is a well organized group online that all lick the butts of C and D. They're all up to something together in a very, they're up to something. So, I don't know. I don't care. It's gross. They're always more worried about. I'm not starting my day like this, man. That's what I get for taking a fucking nap. Hey Doc, can you see Lyle? Who is also the picture of the one, actually, can y'all take screenshots because it's sharing the photo of the one back here in the back. That was the Minecraft account that changed its name and is still back there in my held for comments section fucking with me. Over the past few days, it's up shit. But can you take screenshots of it? You and the others send them to me. And then put it in the damn box. You will die. I think I just gave you both pants. And if you're wondering why I'm this up close, and everybody gets to see my lovely unplugged brows and everything, I don't have a bra on, so I figured it's better that you saw these. That way they can't raise hell with that. Hell, they're gonna raise it. I don't care. Anyway. But yeah, this one is sharing the icon of the one in the background that I showed the other day that immediately went 404 on that account. Changed it to a different name like Gene or something. Still back there being like line. I don't know. I ain't paying no attention to it. I'm just letting it do its own thing back there. Just like spare me. Ain't nobody in the mood. So, yeah. I don't know what old Timmy's got shaking there. And, why they're all suddenly flip-flopping after the burn idea. Couldn't possibly be to all put attention on, I don't know, what seems like another billboard bunch of fuckery around. I just don't know, man. Always got to do with money around here, doesn't it? Something weird. No, Eaton Vern. It's like watching Chasing, like I showed you on the live last night. I mean, you know, before how they operate in here. It's like, man, every one of these creators has said the same shit Vern's saying, other than the stupid adding in the Johnson City guy, right? That everybody's known about for forever. But literally, Vern's not saying anything that any of these creators themselves in all kinds of chat and subs have said. Now all of a sudden everybody's up in arms about Vern, but then also eating him for being stupid. What the hell is going on? It's meant to bring attention to something, rotate the rooms, drama. Now all of a sudden they're flopping over and doing a whole 180. And be like, no, we don't think that about Summer. I'm like, bitch, please. All of y'all been on this shit since day one. Now all of a sudden you're all like, no, it's not possible. What? Okay. And then these pictures that are popping up, I think, and thought last night that it's Tim's way of being like, look at Dawn, poor Dawn, at the age that he did this to his sisters, has nothing to do with comparing Summer here in a few years to Dawn. I mean, another age progression photo will be done. I don't understand. You know, it doesn't make sense. So then, Mary pops up, I'm told, over there. Dawn screaming he's the victim again. It's just got a flavor on it, bro. Soap opera style. For some reason. And, probably waiting for somebody to catch wind of this, and I should have showed it or pointed it out, and that's kind of why I didn't last night when I was like, holy shit, what the hell? Like, it was an instant, what? You know, but it was just too late already. I'm not dealing with that. But then I got up, took a fresh look at it, I was like, man, and then I run it by others, and everybody else was like, yeah, that looks like it's been added after. So either Tim's blind, and it may, like I said, be just me being blind is bad with the thyroid stuff, cancer shit. Yeah, I mean, look at these. They're still all cracked and jacked up from Monster. And bent and warped. I mean, like, and I can't get new pairs until they get everything leveled out because there's so much correlation between this and not having one of these, you know? So, one of these days, right? But, yeah, I didn't want to bring attention to it, but I'm just telling you, and I know people try to turn around and be like, she's sick-minded, she's whatever, but, y'all, and I'm sure if you go back to my live last night and look at the very end of it, I'm like, I just didn't say anything. It was an instant, wait, what the fuck is that? But I was like, pass over. I'll look at that later. So I don't know. Didn't want to be want to be like, hey, but whatever. I don't know diagnosis. Crime, I just, I don't know, man. I don't know. And that's the weird part. You know, those two are always in step with one another. So it's goofy that Slithers is even over like, Dawn called the feds. about the Freddy Krueger type of shadow image. Dawn wants it taken out. Now, how does she know this? I don't know. Last I knew, she didn't have direct contact. Oh, wait, that's right. Benny and Sharon. The well organized group online. Right? But, either way, to act like Tim and Dawn are into it or fighting or Tim's not doing as Dawn wants on the website is horse shit. Tim would do whatever Dawn wanted. We all knew this. So, Slithers and all them are helping with something to get views and eyes over there, and I did. I've not went and looked for myself until he made a post like 4 hours ago. I don't know what that's about. I don't care about it either. And let's do remember that he said a long time ago that that was going to be solely his page. It's not run by the family, whatever. Whatever he posts on it, whatever he posts on it. But to think Tim wouldn't do whatever Don wants, they're wanting eyes. Probably on the pics coming up, whatever they're going to do. Or on the back around to the Vern, billboard, whatever, drum to pull. I don't know, they're all up to something. In a concerted, well-organized effort. And all the rooms are now flip-flopping and go, oh no, suddenly we don't think there's possibility out there, one, of Summer being, and then eating Vern alive for it. But it's the same thing. All of these subs, chats, and creators have been screaming for 2 years. But in the past 24, 48 hours, suddenly they're like, poof. No. Y'all buying this bullshit? Something. It's pretty blatant this time what they're doing, isn't it? Surely it must be. I don't know what's going on in Indiana, TJ. I have to look. I know I've been seeing a bunch of other things. I think that's what I'm gonna go watch Below the Fifth Column and hit some of the news buttons because I was up throughout the day. I took a nap. I'm doing a coffee, and I'm gonna go do the rest of the fucking adulting scheduled for the day. If my body will cooperate today. But I'm feeling still just a little bit better than I had been, so the nap helped. Oh, like hour of it. And I thought, well, I'll get up. No, meant to look at that. And I was like, man, then I read it by others, and they're like, I don't think you're wrong. I was like, yeah, it looks like it's been added after the fact, doesn't it? A little tampered with. How would Mullen not notice that? And even if it's not, as a good media manager, you should think, well, people might think that's what that is. And, maybe, like, cut that out of the pic. But, much like the nonsensical Dawn's upset about a Freddy Krueger shadow image of it. Wants it taken down, but somehow Slithers knows, but man, you can't make it make sense other than the fact, like I've been dealing with 2 years. And other cases, other people around them, as these dummies have admitted themselves, as you've seen in front of your faces, as other law enforcement, sheriffs, investigative journalists, Vanity Fair, everybody's been telling you it's a well-organized group of fuckery online with tragedy films. Yeah, right? Fucking with everything and fucking up everything. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna enjoy my coffee for a bit. I may be back. But I just thought I'd pop in for a minute. Y'all have a good day. Hope y'all are chilling wherever you're at. I know it's what, a holiday weekend here, right? Be safe on the roadways. You know how it is. And be careful on these YouTube streets as well. It's like the night bus. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. They're up to something. Watch them. Anyway, yeah, really, I don't know, thought about going and enjoying the water somewhere, but honestly, I don't know. I really don't. Everywhere right now has kind of open and active investigations around it where it concerns our largest bodies of water, and it's already hard being us every day and thoughts around certain bodies of water, and then you add in other open and active investigations centering around and searches for other cases, and step in the water and bad thoughts, man. Right. So, may do the pool thing, but I don't feel much like pool water. I don't know what I feel like currently. I just go like a summer ride to the beach, bro. Call it a day. Anyway, but as always, you guys do share Summer's picture information, okay? Call her by her name. Be good pebbles and sparks and share the DV/universal hand signal for help. It can and does save lives. Very tangible way. It's been proven to do so. And just like sharing Summer's picture information, calling her by her name is a very tangible way to help find her and justice for her. And to bring in the person or persons responsible, hopefully. Alright. But, y'all have a good morning, good evening, good day, wherever y'all are. I'm gonna do coffee and chill and avoid broth. At least figure out what I'm doing after the adulting phase here shortly. And see what Little wants to get into. No, I just need to message Eldest to check on. So, anyway, you guys, much love. Y'all have good weekends. Be safe on the interstates, your roadways, and these YouTube streets. They're all treacherous. All treacherous. And the dumbest of people can use them legally and get up to the worst things. Alright. Anyway, you guys, I don't know which DD you're talking about. This is David Dodson. Or are you talking about Dobbs? Either way, I want to know how anybody around here knows who's been interviewed, re-interviewed. Hell, we all, like, you know, they're usually about, I mean, like, I don't even know what they call re-interviewing, because if y'all knew the amount of times they were talked to, it wasn't like they just come in on June 15th and we're like, oh, okay, what's your hot take? And then we're like, poof. Like, you know, these were profilers and feds and state and all the agencies, and this was weeks and months and now years of it. And if they need contact, they make contact. You know. So I assume they do that with the rest as well. And if you're one of us that gets targeted by this stupid group, or hoaxed or fucked with or tampered with by C&D or whatever, false shit put in, crap put out about you online continually, dumbasses across the world believing it, calling in, you gotta deal with all kinds of shit on the continual. So. And I think for most of us, we still continue to do the right thing. If we think of something, if something else comes, if something drops, and like we were told, if we remember certain things, if things come back to us, or new things, or whatever change, to call, to always pick up the phone. I think most of us around this, trying to help Summer, and to figure this out, always do that. I don't know. Anyway, you guys, be safe on those streets and here. Treachery, insanity, and the stupid, and the weird, and everybody else in between. They all get to use them legally. This place needs a bunch of people trying to change their blinker fluid. That's what it feels like every day. Interstates in here are much the same. All filled with a bunch of people who think blinker fluid exists. And they're allowed to just roam about freely. Anyway, y'all, I'm out. Y'all have a good weekend. May see you later, maybe not. You never know. Anyway, share Summer's picture, image, info, name, DV, and universal hand signal for it. Alright.